Kane, it's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? Kane, it's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. Sorry I had to play it twice because the dogs started fighting, so I've had to throw one out of the room and one left in here. They were fighting over a bloody new toy that I bought them. I don't know why I bother. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit that notification bell. I hope you're all doing well. This video really was to chat about I guess, go into more on the 49ers giving us the propaganda that they want XYZ player to stay, i.e. Willie Gnonto, Tyler Adams, Max Vober and Jack Harrison. And actually, we have to be a little bit realistic and say it is just that, propaganda. Leeds United are not going to be able to keep these footballers at the football club. We've heard news now coming from, coming from Italy, coming from Willie Gnonto's agent, basically saying, my man wants to carry this journey of playing Premier League, or, he's wanted it. So he's going. Tyler Adams, as we know, has many, many suitors. He's going. Jack Harrison has a release clause reported to be around about 80. He's going. Max Vober, we haven't heard out yet, but it won't surprise me if Max Vober's got one of these bloody loan clauses that allows him to leave. So I was going to talk about the realism and actually thinking that can that be doable? I'd say no. As for, and then obviously just before I've come live, I've been out doing my monthly shop and all that sort of stuff. So I've had a busy morning. I've got work at 3 as well. Nat Phillips, Phil Hay dropped the bombshell that Leeds United hold an interest in Nat Phillips from Liverpool. I think it'd be a great buy. He's available for as small as 10 million. He helped Bournemouth get promoted, didn't play many times last season for Liverpool. There's a mass clear out at Liverpool, definitely rejigging the squad. And Nat Phillips, regardless of manager, is a target that Leeds United are looking at. And we'll have a look at the article in some more detail. This came from Phil Hay. So let's just quickly bring that up. So it says, this was just an hour ago. Leeds United are interested in signing Liverpool defender Nat Phillips, 26-year-old, and it is believed to be irrespective of the head coach and sporting director appointments. This guy is coming in. Obviously, Daniel Farke still yet to be announced, but seems to be the favourite. And apparently, the German was keen to recruit Phillips when in charge of Norwich City. So, although it tells us here it is believed to be irrespective of their head coach and sporting director appointments, you'd imagine, based on this line, the fact that Daniel Farke wanted him previously, that he may well have said, "Yeah, if you can get him, go get it." Liverpool are thought to be looking for up to 10 million. Who is under contract till 2025. They may want that. I don't think 10 million's that bad, but you'd imagine we could at least agree a deal. The one thing I will say, I'm quite excited. I'm quite excited for what the 49ers are like at the negotiating table. I know at this minute in time, there's the loan clauses, but that was before them, right? Before them being full owners, if you like, and having their own people in place to sort out these contracts, etc. So I'm excited to see what deal they can come. Liverpool want 10 million. Leeds United aren't going to go in with 10 million, are they? We're seeing that with the Declan Rice saga, for example. There's been loads of bids. It was same with Havertz. This is how football works. They want 10, doesn't mean they're going to get 10. Like John F says in the comments there, maybe 7 million plus add-ons. Exactly, something like that. And I think it's a really astute buy, a really astute pickup. Look, he did only make 5 appearances last season, but did help Bournemouth to promotion for the Championship on loan during the second half of the 21-22 campaign, something Leeds will be looking to do there following relegation. He's made 29 first-team appearances for Liverpool since making his debut in 2020, and he also spent most of the 19-20 campaign on loan at Stuttgart in Bundesliga 2, featuring 22 times as they won promotion. So he also has experience in teams winning promotion, having won promotion from Bundesliga 2, having won promotion with Bournemouth. It's a very decent pickup. And then it's just a chat there about, the current manager situation. Nat Phillips, folks, yes or no? I think it's an astute buy. I'm going to put a poll in the chat now for you to get your vote. I think what's positive is Leeds United are making inroads in the background. It won't be the only player we will be looking at, right? It's just obviously this news has broke. Phil here might have someone at Liverpool, for example, or someone close to Liverpool that said Leeds United have inquired about Nat Phillips. I dare say it's come from the 49ers side, unless we're getting a little bit of, a little bit of propaganda, if you like, to say, "Oh, give him something to lean on." So I've asked the community, if you can, vote on the poll. Matt Phillips, yes or no. I wasn't expected to be talking about Nat Phillips because it came out in the last hour, and I agree with you, Ian. That'd be my vote. It's a definite upgrade. He's a solid defender. Yeah, I'm well on board with that for sure. Now, as I said, what I did want to do is just focus on the YEP article. We touched on it briefly yesterday. And again, it sort of came out as all this loan chat was being chatted about. And we know the 49ers obviously want to keep hold of as many players as they can. So it says here, non-toys among those identified as key players, including the likes of Tyler Adams, Jack Harrison, and also Max Vober. And I wanted to talk about today's video just because of the noise that's been coming out from Italy. And I think we need to realize that these players aren't going to stay. I was also, confident, but the more you hear, the less you are. Luke W says, Nat Phillips was linked to Brighton too when Potter was there in 2021, just saying, yeah. And Brighton, great recruitment. Obviously, he's gone backwards because I actually, just hand on heart here, I did not know he'd spent time on loan at Bournemouth. I genuinely didn't know that. And it makes me wonder why they didn't pick him up permanently. Maybe Liverpool were wanting too much. We know Liverpool are very astute operators in the transfer market. Even if you want to take their players on loan, they'll put in a clause that says if you don't play him, you're going to pay X amount. If you play him, you're going to pay X amount. They're very, very astute. So maybe they were asking too much at that time. He's not come on. He's not developed because he hasn't been playing games. And Leeds United will say, listen, we'll take him off your hands. So, and I think it's a very good buy. Like's been said, we need bodies in the centre-back area. Our defence has been shocking. Nat Phillips will come in and he will be strong. I remember Liverpool fans, when he was making games, people were saying he would head his nan. He would head his nan in order to get the ball. And that's what you need in the Championship. Someone who's going to throw themselves at it. Can someone tell me, does he play on the left or the right? Does he play on the left or the right? I don't know. In the games that I've seen him, I can't really remember. Someone let me know, because if he plays on the left, if Creswell plays on the right, you've got two absolute monsters set for the Championship to just head everything away. True, Jamie, there is that. But also, let's not forget, they did have centre-backs like Grant Hanley. Grant Hanley is not a ball-playing centre-back. You can make it work. And I think the fact that Daniel Farke tried to pick him up previously, then that tells you he also fancies him a little bit. And Liverpool don't exactly play Route 1, do they? Do you know what I mean? So he's obviously got some in his locker. He's definitely got something in his locker. But I think them two as a partnership, if indeed we went that way, beast mode. But just talking about this, what's the realistic or what's the word I'm looking for? What's the actual chances of us being able to keep hold of these? Well, first of all, I want to focus on Nanto, on Nanto, because LUFC fan zone, big up to them, tweeted out earlier on to say this basically. I'll share it with you. So we are focused on this came from Willie Nanto's agent, okay? This came from Willie Nanto's agent. We are focused on the national team and under-21 European Championship, which is what we've heard from Somerville. When it's finished, we'll talk to Leeds and see what happens, but I think there will be options. He knows there's options. Premier League experience has been fantastic for him, and I think he wants to continue in that direction. He's not continuing in the Championship. Yeah? Come on. Cooper ahead of Phillips, not any better? Come on now. Let's be real. Come on now. Yeah, Jamie, where's that? Sorry, where's that, brother? Is that on a different platform or something? I haven't seen that. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, it looks like he wants to go. So obviously I reached out to my good friend Andrea Russo, who's currently working, but obviously he's Italian speaking. He found it wasn't actually in the paper. It was actually on Twitch. So he went on to Twitch and listened to the interview. Okay, so I just want to go through what Andrea discovered on that Twitch. What we're saying, Jamie, I can't find it, bro. I can't find it. If you can look up I don't know which message you're on about, bro. Is it on Twitter or something? I don't know. Right, let's just have a look at what Andrea's had to say. So Andrea went and listened to the Twitch stream where Willie Nanto's agent was talking. All right, you can actually listen to it yourself here. Jamie, I can't see what you're saying to me, bro. Where is it, bro? And I'll have a look. I don't know him personally, but I know who this I know of this hairy crackling guy, by the way, now. Because I put it in my Square Ball group chat, or the Square Ball group chat, and someone said, oh, that's our mate. He was actually there yesterday when we met at the pub. So I don't know him, but I know of him, if that makes sense. So I'll reach out to the Square Ball guy. Send it me. I'll reach out to them now and put it in the group chat and see what they say. Because he said something before and they went, ignore that one, Joe. So send it me and I'll get it verified. Obviously they were talking about Willie being instrumental in the Switzerland game. Obviously he scored in that game. He was then asked specifically about transfer rumours. There'll be time. We'll see what happens and we'll talk with Leeds. Last season, we moved to Leeds 3 hours before the deadline. That's the thing as well. Like I was talking to Locks earlier. Big shout out Locks, because do you remember he told us on this very stream he was getting like 80 million for Barnes and Maddison? They're selling Maddison for 40. But he thinks they might keep Barnes. But the worry is when you're a championship club, you're going to be waiting right up until deadline day. Right up until deadline day. Because if Harrison or say Nanto's here still at deadline day, like's been said, someone will come in for him right on deadline day and say, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Right, okay. So let's get back to this. Asked about potential interest from Fiorentina and AC Milan. Okay. Nanto's agent, Vigarelli, replied, playing in the Premier League was fantastic for Willie. I think he will continue in that direction, but anything can happen. Surely offers for him will come. His agent's basically saying we want to stay in the Premier League. If that's not, I'm not staying at Leeds United, then I don't know what is. Do you know what I mean? We'll continue in that direction, he says, i.e. we're not playing in the Championship. We're moving on up. This is Andrea's thought. He says, after hearing his agent talking, I think it's pretty clear what their intentions are, considering there'll be offers and Nanto needs to retain his place in the Italian national team. This is a very good point, especially considering the possibility of playing Euro 2024 if Italy qualified. So there you go. This is the thing, right? And I think Andrea's bang on. Willie Nanto's not staying here. Okay, so as much as the 49ers or whoever it is will peddle the narrative, his agent's basically saying we're continuing in the Premier League. So that's off the table, right? That's painful. It upsets me, but at least we'll get money for him. At least he hasn't got one of these daft loan clauses, because if he did, he'd already be gone. Best believe that. There's also this has come from LUFCmot.com. I don't know where it's come from, the Daily Mail, but Rutter, apparently Hoffenheim want to re-sign Rutter. You can understand why. He did win their goal of the season, actually. I don't know if you've seen that. He got goal of the season. The goal is absolutely special. If only we'd have seen half of that. But the managers weren't willing to play him. But yeah, apparently Hoffenheim want to sign him. Hopefully we can keep him. Unholy confessions, 100%. But Willy Gnonto's a good player, and I think that teams will put him for him. Also in the Daily Mail, it's been reported that West Ham, Brighton, Villa, Everton and Forest are all targeting USA men's national team captain Tyler Adams. I think the interest from Villa and Forest is really, really credible because it's come from The Athletic. That's why I really look at that link to Nat Phillips as being really, really credible. A lot of it from Daily Mail and Gutter Press, etc. You can guesswork. A lot of it is guesswork. But when it comes from the top tier, you know it's got legs to it. And we know it's come from the top tier when considering Villa and Forest. So again, you have to say, it's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to happen. So there you go. That's disappointing. So Adams and Gnonto, we haven't heard anything from Voba. I've got sneaky suspicion the Voba stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if Voba's got one of them mad loan clauses. Yeah, honestly, honestly, it would pay me. I say positive news. It won't be for some. But Leeds United will retain the services of Adam Forshaw. Apparently, he's been offered a new contract despite being named on the release list. We thought this would happen. He probably will get a one-year deal. I'm not too worried about that. I know some will disagree. I think it's a smart move. Someone said FFS joke club. I don't think it's that bad of a deal. Adam Forshaw in the Championship, provided he stays fit, is going to be fine. And the way it's looking, we probably won't have any bloody midfielders. So you've got to keep him around. Jamie, it's not a silly decision. He'll be on next to nothing. He'll be one of the lowest earners. He'll probably take a pay cut. It's a one-year deal. And we've seen at the end of the season, under Big Sam, he was the best midfielder we got. Honestly, I get he's injury prone and all that. I hear it, but he'll be on next to nothing. Next to nothing. He's class in the Championship. Trust me, I don't think it's a bad deal. Don't get too... Yeah. We will, though. We will. JB will play. We're not signing Forshaw to be first teamer. Do you know what I mean? We won't do that. It's a solid squad option. Yeah. My man Oscar's just said Forshaw staying would be great news, particularly if head coach is Farker, would fit his system perfectly. Needs some depth as well in that area, of course. But it's a definite positive. And I agree with Oscar on this sentiment. And I also rate the signing of Nat Phillips for sure. But I just want to say this notion that maybe we'll be able to keep hold of the likes of Adams, Gnonto, Voba, and who else was it? I can't remember. They're all leaving, man. They're all leaving. It is what it is. We have to be honest here. And I agree with this sentiment as well. Out of the old guard, he's the most experienced, best head, all that sort of stuff. There's question marks over Bamford potentially upsetting the apple cart. People say, I don't mind Bamford staying, etc. But Harrison's not staying, is he? Apparently, Harrison's got a relegation release clause. So let's wait to see if that's exercised. I'm quite surprised there hasn't been as much more noise about Harrison. But again, Harrison's another one that will go right to the end of the window. Harrison will not play for Leeds again. He's too good to play in the Championship. Gnonto, from his agent, he's going. He's gone. I want to stay in the Championship. I want to stay in the Premier League. If not, he'll go back to Italy. He's gone. And Adams is too good, unfortunately, to be around the place as well. It's disappointing, but them's are facts. You know what I mean? Them's are facts.
It's a fact. I am not
true
playing mind games. I am talking about facts.
talking about facts, you know what I mean? Banger. It is what it is. Listen, I need to shoot now, as gutted as I am, but I ain't got enough time because I've got to start work at 3 and I'm getting picked up. So I'm going to shoot now to work. I bought everyone donuts, man. Check me out. I'll be flavour at month. Going there, but I finish at 9, so I'll probably do a stream tonight, get the gang back together, have a few of us, and see what's been said, because it's taking a little bit too long. I thought we'd have the news Monday. It's now Tuesday. It's going to be Wednesday tomorrow. It's hump day. It's half day through the week. Are you confident we'll have a manager in? Nope. Yeah. Anyway, everybody say L-A night. Yeah. That's going to be the latest sound, by the way. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy your evening or day, afternoon. I'll see you later on tonight. I will be back. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.